What's going on, everyone? We're going to do a price prediction, hopefully, in the market for SoFi. As you guys can tell, I don't know when I did my last video for SoFi, so we're just going to pretty much wipe the slate clean and see if there's any ideas from the charts that will give us an advantage as to predicting where the market's going to go. So, before I get started, hey, welcome to the channel, guys. This is what we do. We do price predictions without the confusion. If you want to learn more, or if anything, you want to get a heads up as to where we're seeing price move, then make sure you guys keep it locked to this channel. So now let's go ahead and talk about SoFi real quick. You guys can see that we did identify the overall trend to the market in SoFi. Price did break that downtrend right here on April 23rd, 2025. And you know what that means. We need to go ahead and follow the current trend in the market for SoFi, which is currently bullish. We're trending higher rather than seeing a price in SoFi trend down. Okay, so now we're already testing this trend again in SoFi. You guys can see yesterday on the close, the market in SoFi broke even, which is very rare. You can see the market closed on April the 30th, and then it closed at the same spot, or at least breaking even at 0%. Okay, let's look at SoFi on the 2 real quick. Here we go. What do you guys think about this? I think the earnings in SoFi gave the market opportunity to sell out their positions. You guys can see it. The market bar right there on the 2 traded all the way up here to this sell pocket. So that kind of lets us know we can get rid of this one and this one. We can also get rid of this sell pocket and this sell pocket. And the market got snagged right there. The buyers did. They didn't have enough money to break this sell pocket to the upside. Even with the amount of volume that came through, it wasn't enough for the market buyers to break through that sell pocket. So that's still a valid area. Okay. That's why we can tell that there's a lot of selling going on that 2-day price bar, because the volume substantiates that. And then on this current 2-day bar, the price is trending down. It's trading lower than the close of the prior 2 days. Here it is on the 3. Okay, look at this on the 3. Again, that doesn't look bullish to me. The last completed 3-day price bar. We are starting a new 3 days. So currently what I think is the market is kind of leaning, or is tipped more towards sellers right now, especially on the 3-day chart. And I'm definitely paying attention to the amount of volume that came in on that 3-day. Okay, it just gives us more confirmation that sellers are the ones that's moving the price. Here it is on the 4. Take a look at SoFi on the 5. And here it is for the week. So we got 8 hours, 58 minutes before this bar prints. And if it looks the way that it looks now, I would have to say, yeah, it looked like the market may continue to dip. Now, I'm not saying it's going to plummet. I'm not saying it's going to crash. But just to reiterate, it looks like the sellers are the ones moving the market right now. What about on the 2? Same thing here on the 2. Quick look on the 3, 5. And the monthly chart, I will have to give it to the buyers. Okay, we definitely saw volume come through. We traded all the way down to $8.70 for the month of April. And the buyers were able to allow the market to close above the prior month's close. Again, that's good. It tells us that the market is being incentivized by the buyers to come in and buy, and they wanted it more. Okay, the sellers really didn't want it for the month of April. Even though they was able to push the price down, they wasn't successful in keeping it down. Okay. So that does mean a lot there. Here it is on the 5-hour chart. You guys can see where the sellers really hit the market in SoFi right there. And here's the bar that goes along with that corresponds with that volume. Okay. So yeah, that was definitely selling going on there. Here is SoFi on the 330. Okay, so what do you guys think about this on the 330? 1-hour chart. This is a very important spot for us to see if the market buyers are going to hold price. And here's another one right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it I'm gonna keep it real. It's kind of confusing as to which side of the market wants it more. I mean, I can definitely, like I said, I give a slight edge to the sellers right now, but I can definitely see the market in SoFi trying to inch higher. Okay, we have multiple different time frames to where we can see sellers edging out better than the buyers, and then there's other time frames to where we see buyers are edging out between the sellers. That there causes a conundrum, an issue, to where you're kind of saying, okay, cool, if there's nothing for here, it's kind of like fishing. If the fish aren't biting, you don't continue to throw your reel out there. You try to move on to a different location on the lake to find out where they are biting. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now in SoFi. I really don't see the market biting, or at least giving us an edge to tell us that this is where price is trying to go. Again, price is trending higher. You would definitely continue to follow that notion. Buyers is leading the market on the daily, but then we got snagged right there, that sell pocket. So even though we may be bullish into the market in SoFi on the daily time frame or the two, how low do you think the market's going to go? Okay. That's a very good 15-minute bar right there. So I might actually lean this to the upside in SoFi. Matter of fact, look, it's on the 30. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone right now. I'm just going to put this on ice. And once the market looks more favorable for us, then we'll come back in and drop another price prediction. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone right now. You can give me your thoughts though in the comment section. Let me know if you think the market is SoFi in the short term, i.e. the next week, 2 weeks, and tell me where you think the price is going to be. Okay, because right now I'm leaning more towards the sellers moving price down rather than us seeing price go up in SoFi. Okay, so give me your thoughts though. Make sure you guys maintain profit, and as always, trade different.